Fetal development, month to month. Stages of baby growth in the womb. 3 days after fertilization, a normal developing embryo will contain about 6 to 10 cells. By the 5th or the 6th day, the fertilized egg is known as a blastocyst, a rapid dividing ball of cells. The inner group of cells will become the embryo. The outer group will become the cells that nourish and protect. Month 1. As the fertilized egg grows, a watertight sac forms around it, gradually filling with fluid. This is called the amniotic sac and it helps cushion the growing embryo. The placenta also develops. The placenta is a round, flat organ that transfers nutrients from the mother to the baby and transfers wastes from the baby. A primitive face will take form with large circles of eyes. The mouth, lower jaw, and throat are developing. Blood cells are taking shape and circulation will begin. The tiny heart tube will beat 65 times a minute by the end of the 4th week. By the end of the 1st month, the baby is about ¼ inch long, smaller than a grain of rice. The baby's facial features continue to develop. Each ear begins as a little fold of skin at the side of the head. Tiny buds that eventually grow into arms and legs are forming. Fingers, toes, and eyes are also forming. The neural tube, brain, spinal cord, and other neural tissues of the central nervous system is well formed. Digestive tract and sensory organs begin to develop. Bone starts to replace cartilage. The head is large in proportion to the rest of the baby's body. By the end of the 2nd month, the baby is about 1 inch long and weighs about 1/30 of an ounce. At about 6 weeks, the baby's heartbeat can usually be detected. After the 8th week, the baby is called a fetus instead of an embryo. Month 3. The baby's arm, hands, fingers, feet, and toes are fully formed. The baby can open and close its fist and mouth. Fingernails and toenails are beginning to develop and the external ears are formed. The beginnings of the teeth are forming. The baby's reproductive organs are also developed, but the baby's gender is difficult to distinguish on ultrasound. By the end of the 3rd month, your baby is fully formed. All the organs, extremities, are present and will continue to mature in order to become functional. The circulatory and urinary systems are working and the liver produces bile. At the end of the 3rd month, the baby is about 4 inches long and weighs about 1 ounce. Since your baby's most critical development has taken place, the chance of miscarriage drops consistently after 3 months. Month 4. The baby's heartbeat may now be audible through an instrument called Doppler. The fingers and toes are well defined. Eyelids, eyebrows, nails and hair are formed. Teeth and bones become denser. The baby can even suck his or her own thumb, yawn, stretch, and make faces. The nervous system is starting to function. The reproductive organs and genitalia are now fully developed, and the doctor can see on an ultrasound if one is having a boy or a girl. By the end of the 4th month, the baby is about 6 inches long and weighs about 4 ounces. Month 5. The mother may begin to feel the baby move since he or she is developing muscles and exercise them. The first movement is called quickening. Hair begins to grow on the baby's head. The baby's shoulders, back, and temples are covered by soft fine hair called lanugo. This hair protects the baby and is usually shed at the end of the baby's 1st week of life. The baby's skin is coated with a whitish coating called vernix caseosa. This cheesy substance is thought to protect the baby's skin from long exposures to the amniotic fluid. This coating is shed just before the birth. By the end of the 5th month, the baby is about 10 inches long and weighs from half to 1 pound. Month 6. The baby's skin is reddish in color, wrinkled, and veins are visible through the baby's translucent skin. The baby's finger and toenails are visible. The eyelids begin to part and eyes open. Baby responds to sounds by moving or increasing the pulse. The mother may notice jerking motions if the baby has hiccups. If born prematurely, the baby may survive after the 23rd week with intensive care. By the end of the 6th month, the baby is about 12 inches long and weighs about 2 pounds. Month 7. The baby will continue to mature and develop reserves of body fat. The baby's hearing is fully developed. He or she changes position frequently and responds to stimuli, including sound, pain, and light. The amniotic fluid begins to diminish. At the end of the 7th month, the baby is about 14 inches long and weighs 2 to 4 pounds. If born prematurely, the baby would be likely to survive after the 7th month. Month 8. The baby will continue to mature and develop reserves of body fat. The mother may notice that the baby is kicking more. The baby's brain developing rapidly at this time, and the baby can see or hear. Most internal systems are well developed, but the lungs may still be immature. The baby is about 18 inches long and weighs as much as 5 pounds towards the end of the 8th month. The baby will continue to mature. The lungs are nearly fully developed. The baby's reflexes are coordinated so he or she can blink, close eyes, turn the head, grasp firmly, and respond to sounds, light, and touch. The baby is definitively ready to enter the world. The mother may notice the baby move less due to the tight space. The baby's position changes to prepare itself for labor and delivery. The baby drops down into your pelvis. Usually, the baby's head is down towards the birth canal. The baby is about 18 to 20 inches long and weighs approximately 7 pounds. Fetal development month to month. Stages of baby growth in the womb.